Hey dudes and fellow guitar enthusiasts, I've been reading a lot about the Wolfgang pickups and whether or not they're decent to split and or should be paralleled as opposed to series. I just got this Wolfgang special recently and love the bridge pickup. It's pretty hot. It's got a good tone. I got this guitar over others like an Ibanez or something because these pickups are voiced differently enough that I could appreciate playing this as opposed to just some other ESP or Ibanez or something like that that have the hot rodded Duncans in them like so many do. Anyway, read on a lot of forums that the neck pickup in this guitar is not worth splitting. Issue being that the neck pickup on this guitar is a bit muddy, has a tendency to mud up, especially with some drive added to it. So I was looking at options. Different forums said Fender even recommended that you don't split these pickups because they don't sound good split. So what I'm going to do today is show you the difference between running it straight in series and or paralleled and or split, and then let you decide. Running it split is a lot easier than paralleling it, just wiring wise and component wise. To do two humbuckers in parallel, you need a separate push-pull for each one. You need a push-pull knob for each humbucker. The bridge one is fine for me. I don't know why I've ever wanted split or anything other than just what it is. But you can, to split them both, requires one push-pull knob. It's considerably easier, especially with the switch in these Wolfgangs being up here and all the other wiring being down here. You have to run some more conductors, and that makes it an issue as well. Anyway, so let's get some tones. I'm running through an EVH LBX2 and my pedal board with a little MXR reverb on it and some other stuff, a Timmy overdrive, just for some basic tones. This is the bridge. Now, we'll flip this switch over to just the neck, and this is in series. It's a little bit muddy. It's certainly loud enough, but it's a little muddy. So it doesn't have any real, nice articulation to it. So first, what we'll do is we'll hook this up so that we are running in with the coil split. We'll just be running the screw coil. So I'm going to put together my green, my white, and my black all to ground, just leaving the red hot running through. Very clean, much more twangy, like you'd want a single coil to be, and no noise. No noise, which is good. If we run this with the bridge, thickens up a bit. But still nice, real nice, good voicing. Now, what everybody's curious about is running it in parallel. So to run these in parallel, I'm going to connect my black and green, and then separately the white to red. so that my starts are together and my finishes are together and grounded. Now, this is parallel, and there is some noise, which is unusual because usually when you split a coil you get more noise. Just a grounding deal, but the finish on each coil is grounded, but I can hear it. If I'm not touching the guitar, I can hear some noise that goes away as soon as I touch the string or the bridge. I don't know if you can hear it. Anyway, this is the tone. Parallel. A little bit hotter than series, or not series, a little bit hotter than split, but it's got that little bit noise, and it's a lot more complicated. Alright. This is back to series. Like its speakers are covered with a blanket or something. Anyway, the discussion on the forums being that can a split EVH pickup carry its own when in a lead situation or when it's being driven, and it certainly can. The parallel is a little bit hotter, but not considerably, and I think the tone's a little better with split anyway. So let's split again. And if you run the two together, you get a little more of that output. Like you have with the neck in parallel, you have as much output as you did with the neck in parallel without the complexity of the wiring. And then with some drive, sounds good. As well, the hot channel. Not usually that thick with my tones. More interested in the clean stuff for that neck pickup. But anyway, there you go. Neck pickup, parallel versus split versus in series. And I think I'm very happy with it split. And I'm going to probably just go ahead and wire it up that way. Or I may tap the, I may put a push-pull in it. But you guys decide. You've heard it now. Happy trails. This has been an old guy jamming. If you appreciate it, subscribe. See you soon.